So I have created another form here. This is for a pizza party that I'm planning. We're having a pizza party. What type of pizza do you prefer? How many slices do you think you will eat? And notice I'm not even asking for people's names here. I'm really just trying to figure out how much of each type to order. So let me show you. I can tell that 8 people have already answered it. How can I tell? Because of the number 8 right up here next to the word responses. That means that I've had 8 responses to my form. Let me go look at them. I'm going to click on responses. All right. Oh, well, this is interesting. Look at this. Pepperoni is the most popular with 3 votes, then Hawaiian, and then veggie. Okay. So this kind of tells me proportionally what kind of pizza I ought to be ordering and maybe how much of each kind. And then I also ask people, how many slices do you think that you will eat? Okay, so 1 person said 1, 2 people said 2, 3 people said 3. Okay, it looks like, maybe I should plan on people eating 2.5, 3 slices of pizza, something like that. So this is really helpful for me in figuring out how much pizza I ought to buy. This is the summary view of my responses. I can also look at each question. There we go. So here's the individual answer choices and how many people chose them. And I just changed the question like that. Okay, and then I can move on to the next question. All right, so a different way of looking at the data. I can also look at each individual's answer. So this individual said 3 pepperoni. There were 8 individuals, so I can use these arrows to navigate through them. This one said 2 pepperoni. This one said 5 cheese. Okay. Now, let's say that I want a spreadsheet of this. You'll notice the Sheets icon up here. I'm going to click Create Spreadsheet. You could select an existing spreadsheet that you already have, and that's where the data from this form would go. Or you could create a new spreadsheet. I'm going to create a new one. And then here's all of my data ready to work with. Remember, I said that you'll always have a date and timestamp. There it is. And then here I have each type of pizza and the number of slices. Very handy information here to have. Also, always be sure, always remember that you have your more dots here. You have some extra things you could check out here. So if you want to get an email every time somebody does this form, that's very easy to set up. If you'd like to change the response destination and have it go to a different sheet, you could do that too. You can also always download your data. So there's a lot of options for you here. You could clear out your form. And remember, the way that we got here is from questions. We clicked on responses. We had 3 different ways to look at those responses. And to look at our sheet, we clicked on the Sheets icon.